Good evening and welcome to News for Brockport. I'm Andy Hyman.
And I'm Brian Elliott.
Focusing on gifts, food, and parties can drown out the true spirit of the holiday season. Students at the College of Brockport are getting involved to lend a helping hand to families in need during the holidays. Seasons of Gratitude is a campaign that primarily focuses on food collection for holiday meals, but they also include cleaning supplies and personal care products that are donated to those in need. If you are interested in helping out with the campaign, search Seasons of Gratitude on My Brockport and check out the Facebook page for more information.
Another organization dedicated to helping those in need this season is the Brockport Food Shelf. News 4 Brockport's Emily Burkhardt has the story.
The holidays can put a strain on any household budget. Greeting cards, gifts, and gas are just a few of the expenses that can drain bank accounts, leaving little left over for essentials, like groceries. The Brockport Food Shelf is an organization that helps those in need year-round, but Director Garrett Morris says he sees more people during the holiday season.
We have a whole program dedicated to the holiday season, actually, where we give out extra holiday-themed items, baking mixes, gravies, stuffings. So basically, it's everything that you would need to create a holiday dinner except the meat option that you would choose. It's a pretty popular thing, and a lot of people, we don't see them for maybe 5-6 months, and then they'll come back in the holiday season to make sure that they have the extra food throughout the holidays.
Morris says the Brockport Food Shelf is here to help anyone who feels as though they're in need.
So if you live within the Brockport School District, then we will serve you. There's no, we don't look at income, we don't look at any other types of qualifiers for need. So it's basically just, if you need it, you can come.
Though the resources at the food shelf are available to anyone who feels they need them, Morris says he doesn't see as many college students as you would think.
I think it really has to do with the level of awareness maybe on campus, that maybe they don't know that they can come here. It's for people associated with the college too, not just people that live here in town, because we would definitely serve them as well.
The Brockport Food Shelf is different from many others in that it allows the clients to choose which groceries they would like to take. Morris says he believes this setup makes it feel more like grocery shopping instead of going to a food shelf, which in turn makes clients feel more comfortable going there.
It used to be set up where we would set up the bags or boxes and just you would get what you get. But I think with the client choice facility here, they can see all of our options, they can see that we can serve them, and there's other people here, and it's really not as big of a deal as people really think it is.
For more information, visit brockportfoodshelf.org. Emily Burkhardt, News 4 Brockport.
Thanks, Emily. Gathering ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving meal can be complicated enough, but only buying ingredients from local farms seems almost impossible. Well, Brockport Dining Services are proving that putting together a farm-to-table Thanksgiving is not as difficult as it may seem. Brockport will be offering Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday, November 19th in the dining halls. A la carte options will also be offered at the Union and various cafes on campus, November 18th to the 20th.
Now we'll check in with Rob Lindenmuth in the News 4's Weather Center. What can we expect this week, Rob?
Well, after a very frosty, cold morning this morning, those temperatures slowly rose through the 40s, settling out around 56 degrees. And the reason for that is this high-pressure system that was situated just north of our area, bringing in those mild breezes out from the south. However, there was a backdoor cold front that did move through our area, or attempted to move through our area, that allowed the temperatures to slowly drop back this afternoon. However, I don't think it made it this far south. Those temperatures did stay into the 50s with this high pressure centered over southern Canada, which allowed us to see mostly sunny skies today. Now let me take you out west, where there is a very strong low pressure system that is starting to form, and with that it was bringing some severe thunderstorms through Texas yesterday, and today it was bringing more rain showers into Louisiana as it does start its move to the east with this humid air coming out ahead of the system. And take a look behind it. Yes, that is some snow. They are seeing a blizzard right now with snowfall rates around 3 to 5 inches an hour, wind 50 to 60 miles an hour at times. Now, for the remainder of this week, the warmth does return Wednesday into Thursday as this front does sink south, and it allows the winds to shift out of the southwest before that cold front does begin its approach through our area, is going to be another roller coaster ride with temperatures once again. Now later this week, this jet stream is going to dip south of our area, allowing those winds from the north to move into the area and bringing with it the possibility for some snow showers and some gusty winds. It is going to be a very chilly weekend if you have any weekend plans. Now, are you wondering if we've been around average this time of year? Well, this blue line here is the average that we normally see, and this yellow line up and down is what we have been actually experiencing. As you can see, we're really not that far off the average. We do have ups, but we also have downs at the same time. So not too much in the way of differences for average temperatures. Now, are you looking ahead for travel next week for Thanksgiving? Well, if you're heading out Wednesday, the conditions do look good. New data coming in suggesting that the eastern two-thirds of the country will not be experiencing much in the way of any rain, snow, anything. We will be dominated by high pressure. However, if you are heading out west, I would just be cautious. There could be the start of a winter storm out in that area. Now, taking a look at the 7-day forecast, like I mentioned before, Wednesday we will have some rain showers later into the day as that warm front does surge north of our area. And Thursday, temperatures will get into the low to mid 60s before a cold front does come through and drops those temperatures back on Friday into the 40s. Saturday and Sunday looks to be very blustery, especially on Sunday. We could see the chance for some snow showers, high of around 38 degrees. Those temperatures do begin to moderate slightly back to near average for Monday and Tuesday, and those temperatures do begin to slowly rise even more after that. That's the week ahead. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Rob. The Brockport men's club ice hockey team is on a mission to beat brain cancer. The team will play in a charity game against St. John Fisher this Saturday. All proceeds will benefit the University of Rochester Medical Center Pediatric Neurological Research and Development Department.
So it should be a fun event, and a lot of people should come out. There'll be like a donation bucket for cash, and then checks can be made payable to Brockport Foundation Men's Ice Hockey.
To show your support for brain tumor awareness, the team asks everybody to wear gray to the game on Saturday. And speaking of sports, let's check in with John Panetta with the latest in Brockport sports. John?
Thanks, Andy. Starting off on the ice, Brockport's ice hockey team fell to Geneseo 4-2 on the road Friday. Goals from freshman Tim Keelick and sophomore Ryan Kangas would not be enough as the tie was broken midway through the third period by the Knights, and they never looked back. Brockport's record falls to 2-3-0 so far. They play Fredonia this Friday. Women's basketball is back in action, taking a pair of blowout wins at home in the Brockport tip-off tournament. They defeated the Morrisville Mustangs 72-46 on Friday and the Deauville Spartans 72-50 on Sunday. Their counterparts on the men's side will visit St. Lawrence this Wednesday. Golden Eagles volleyball saw their season end over the weekend in the NCAA tournament, falling in straight sets to Springfield on Saturday in the second round of the tournament. They finished with an overall record of 34-2. Football ended their season on the road Saturday, falling to the Buffalo State Bengals on the road in the I-90 Bowl on Saturday 35-28. The Golden Eagles tried to come back from a 14-point deficit in the fourth quarter, but came up short, only able to score one touchdown in the final 5 minutes. Wrestling defeated Alfred State last Wednesday 51-3, and then took a fifth-place finish in the Mount Union Tour Saturday with 107 points. Swimming defeated Potsdam 146-132 on the men's side and 140-109 on the women's. For more Brockport sports updates, tune in Wednesday mornings on 89.1 The Point's Wake Up Show.
Thanks, John. If you haven't heard of the Brockport theater troupe known as the Harlequins, well, it's about time you did. The club has been a Brockport tradition for a long time and has put on several productions throughout the years. Most recently, the club put on their annual live performance of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. The Harlequins are known for their unique style and performance approach, as well as being a great opportunity for students to express themselves. Club president Dalton Pitts says the journey has been well worth it.
From where I started in Harlequins from just being a member and then working my way up to now being president, like I've gone through it all since I got here, and it's been a wild ride so far. But like it's an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything because it's so rewarding. It looks good on a resume, not only being president, but all the stuff that I've done here for the club and for other things. And it gives me real world experience for the field that I'm trying to go into. And for people who aren't theater majors, it doesn't matter. You can join in. But you can you get so much out of it because you get to work with people, you get to work on a team that you would normally do in the business world anyway. So you get that team building experience, you get that interpersonal experience as well, and that's stuff that like you can't trade that.
If anyone is interested in joining Harlequins, they are urged to come out and give it a shot. I actually got a chance to go and see that show. They did an excellent job with it.
I saw them a couple years ago. They really put on a good show. I'm a little upset I couldn't make it out this year. So
Well, it's well worth it.
Yeah. Well, that's all we have for tonight. As always, make sure you check out our website and social media pages to stay up to date on the latest Brockport news. I'm Andy Hyman.
And I'm Brian Elliott. From all of us here at News 4 Brockport, have a great night.